Hello everyone, welcome to Come Sit at My Table. We're Tom and Melissa and we sure are happy that you're here with us for our video today. Now as you can see, we're still in Florida, but we are down to our very last week here. It's almost time for us to pack everything up and go home. But we just couldn't do that without sharing with you one of our very favorite beach drinks. We call this a Snowbird Sipper. Now we call it that because we come to Florida in the winter, and people who escape the cold up north and come to Florida or anywhere in the South really, those people are called snowbirds. So we call this a Snowbird Sipper, and it's one of the things that we really enjoy. Let's talk about what we're going to use today to make our Snowbird Sipper. We're going to start with a 46-ounce can of pineapple juice. And I always use the pineapple juice that has no sugar added. It's just 100% pure pineapple juice. Then we're going to add 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. I believe these are 14-ounce cans. So you need 2 cans. You don't have to use Eagle brand. You can use a store brand or whatever, but you need sweetened condensed milk. Then we're going to use a 12-ounce can of frozen orange juice concentrate. And I did take that out of the freezer, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hours ago. And it has pretty much thawed. So you want that to thaw before you put it in. But you do want that cold. You want your pineapple juice cold and your orange juice cold. We're also going to add 1 teaspoon of coconut flavoring, coconut extract. If you wanted to add some coconut cream to this, you could do that. We have done that before, but we think the coconut extract is plenty, so that's what we're doing today. Then you're going to want a little bit of ginger ale. The ginger ale does not go into the drink mix when you put it into a pitcher to mix it up. You wait and put the ginger ale into the glass after you have filled the glass or almost filled the glass with the drink. You're just going to add it on top and maybe stir it in just a little bit. You want to wait and add it when you get ready to serve the drink so the fizz will still be there. So that's not going to go into the pitcher. It will go into each individual glass. Then, if you want, you can kind of decorate up the glasses. You can do some slices of orange that you put on the edge of the glass. You can put some cherries and pineapple chunks maybe on a toothpick or a skewer that you stick into the glass with the drink. That's not necessary either, but it does kind of make it pretty. Now, as you can tell from these ingredients, this is a non-alcoholic drink. Melissa and I are not drinkers. If you are, that's perfectly fine. You can add whatever you want to this. I can't tell you what to add because I know nothing about liquor or alcohol. But this is delicious the way it is. But if you want to add something to it, make it your own. I say that a lot, don't I? But you can certainly make this your own. All right, you're going to see how fast and easy this is. We're going to start with our pineapple juice, and we're just going to shake it up. You know, pineapple juice has a tendency to kind of settle, so before you open it, you'll want to shake it. And I did put this in the refrigerator yesterday to make sure it got cold. You will want it cold, especially if you're going to serve this right away. So we're just going to add this whole can of pineapple juice right to our pitcher.
You know, the balcony that we have here and my book are already calling for me to take a glass of this out to enjoy.
Melissa does love sitting on the balcony, looking at the water and reading her book. So, yeah, you're right. You'll probably enjoy this.
Absolutely.
Right out there.
I've enjoyed several books this trip, but...
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. Oh,
okay.
She's going to kill me for this.
Probably, but go ahead. We'll see.
What book are you reading?
Well, I'm reading a Rebecca Yarros book, and I've read several of hers. I love Rebecca Yarros books. I've read The Last Letter, The Things We Leave Unfinished, In the Likely Event. Those are 3 of hers that I've read fairly recently that I really like. This one is a new genre for me. She has been writing, and I guess they are wildly popular. The Fourth Wing is the first in a series. I probably wouldn't have read it. Fantasy is not really my genre.
Oh, it's a fantasy?
It's a fantasy. Yeah, you know, they're riding dragons. But our girls read them, and Caroline actually gave me the book and said, "Oh, you'll really like this." So we'll see. It's
so how
different.
far into it are you?
I think 4 chapters, and so barely gotten started. But you know, it's always good to read something a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm really a historical.
That's not me.
I'm really a historical fiction kind of girl. That's my favorite genre.
I love historical fiction.
But I like a good romance. I love a good mystery. Fantasy, not so much. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Harry Potter and Hunger Games mixed all together. I don't know. We'll see. I may not like it, but
you might.
I'm going to try it. Why
Okay.
not?
That is not my genre either.
I'm sorry. I got a little distracted talking about books, but
I like...
back to the recipe.
yeah, I guess we got distracted there.
I can easily get distracted about books.
I like John Grisham and those kind of books. Okay, so in we go with our sweetened condensed milk. This stuff is so good, it makes anything delicious. Make sure I get all of that out of there. Right down around the bottom. Okay. That's pretty good. Now we're going to open our orange juice. If I can get it open without making a mess. I hope I don't get it all over me. I should have already had this open, shouldn't I?
Didn't think that one through, did we?
Okay. It's just about there. There we go. Now, take that off, and I'm going to put my orange juice right in. And we put in our coconut extract, 1 teaspoon. Okay, maybe a little more. Accidentally ran that over.
Few extra drops.
It won't hurt it. And we need to stir that up really well because we have to get that sweetened condensed milk mixed in with those juices. You don't want that laying on the bottom. So stir it up. Get it mixed up really well. You know, Melissa and I were out earlier today, and we went by a store here in Panama City Beach called Florida Linens. It's actually owned by a friend of ours. And we found the cutest glasses. Look at those. Aren't those cute?
They just scream Snowbird.
They do. So,
And they're plastic, so they're great to take to the pool or out to your balcony.
yeah. You know, most people don't want glass around a pool because if a glass breaks,
Bad
you have a
news.
mess. Yeah. So that's what's really nice about these. They're just plastic. Okay. So you can see the color of this drink mix. I'm going to set my spoon right there. And we're just going to pour, I'm gonna move that up a little bit so I don't knock it off. Pour some of our drink mix right in our glass. We're gonna leave room now to add our ginger ale. Remember, we have to add that in. Okay. Now,
Smells like the beach.
oh, it smells so good, doesn't it? Okay. I'm going to move this down here where I can reach it a little better. You'll have to come to me.
I can do that.
Okay. So the ginger ale is also cold. You want it to be cold. And we're just going to put a little bit, maybe 1/4 of a cup or so in a glass this size. If you use a tall, like a drinking glass, a bigger glass. You might want to add, I don't know, 1/3 of a cup or so. But just put a little bit in there, give it some fizz, and stir it in just gently, a little bit. And that's it. Now, isn't that pretty? So, to decorate it up a little bit, I'm just going to take an orange. Let me move these out of your way, Melissa. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was just coming around.
Okay. So I'm just going to take an orange and get a slice of that orange. Ooh, I got that really thick.
These
Maybe
oranges
I should
have
do
been
another one.
so good while we've been
Oh my
here,
goodness.
too.
We have had the best oranges while we have been here in Florida. They have been wonderful. All right, just cut that and put that right over the side of your glass. Now, isn't that just as pretty as it can be? And if you want to, you can take a toothpick and put a cherry and a piece of pineapple on it. All right, babe, you taking the first drink?
I'll get one
Can
in a
you do
minute.
it?
I'll just wait. That's okay. I'm going to take mine to the balcony.
That is fabulous. It really does taste like the beach. It tastes like summer. A great sipper.
Yeah, and if you're not at the beach, you can always imagine that you are with that kind of drink.
Absolutely. This will take you to the beach in your mind. All right. We know this is a shorter video. It's not cooking. It's just putting a drink together. But we think you'll love this if you'll give it a try. You can certainly taste that pineapple and that orange in there. A little bit of the coconut. So I think you'll love it. We hope you give it a try. It's so easy to put together. You saw what I did.
Thanks for being a snowbird with us.
Yeah, thanks for coming to, well, almost sit on the balcony with us. We do appreciate you being here. Right below this video, there's a like button. We would appreciate you clicking that. Also, below this video, over on the right side, there's a subscribe button. If you've never clicked that subscribe button, we invite you to do that. It just joins you to our channel. Right beside of the subscribe button is a little notification bell, and if you click it and the word all, that allows YouTube to send you a notification every time we put up a new video. We would appreciate you doing that too. And at the bottom is a place where you can leave a comment for us, and we would appreciate you doing that. We love hearing from our subscribers, so feel free to go down there and leave us a comment. Now, in the box right under the video, it's called the description box. If you click anywhere in there, you'll see the title, Snowbird Sipper. If you click that, the box will expand. Melissa always puts the written recipe there for you. Our mailing address, our contact information is right under that written recipe. And under that is a link where you can order our cookbook from Amazon if you'd like to do that. All right, thanks again for being here for our video. We certainly do appreciate it. We want you to remember that you are always welcome to come sit at my table. Have a great day.